Hey everyone, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, where we break down the facts, push past the spin, and call out the hypocrisy aimed at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I'm Adrian, and today we've got another ridiculous headline cooked up by, you guessed it, the British tabloid circus. So buckle up, because apparently having dinner with friends now qualifies as dangerous territory. A dinner and a frenzy. The manufactured outrage over Meghan Markle's social life. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, found herself once again at the centre of a media storm. This time, the storm wasn't about her groundbreaking charity work or her powerful advocacy for women's rights, which have earned her global admiration and respect. Instead, the media frenzy was ignited by something as mundane as a dinner with friends. This wasn't just any dinner, though. It included the globally renowned David and Victoria Beckham, adding fuel to the media's fire. What should have been a private, enjoyable evening was spun into a scandalous narrative. Commentator Pandora Forsyth's baseless claims were amplified by a chorus of media voices eager to find fault with the Duchess. Headlines screamed controversy, and talk shows dissected every detail, turning a simple social gathering into a spectacle. This incident lays bare the relentless scrutiny Meghan faces, a scrutiny that often borders on the absurd. It begs the question, why is a woman enjoying a meal with friends deemed newsworthy, let alone controversial? The answer, it seems, lies in the entrenched biases and agendas that continue to shape the narrative surrounding the Duchess of Sussex. This isn't just about a dinner. It's about a woman's right to live her life free from unwarranted criticism and intrusion. Meghan's every move is scrutinised, her every action dissected, often with a negative slant. The media's obsession with creating drama where none exists is not just a disservice to Meghan, but to the public as well. It perpetuates a culture of sensationalism over substance, where truth is often the first casualty. This latest episode serves as a stark reminder of the challenges Meghan faces as she navigates public life on her own terms. It highlights the double standards she encounters and the relentless negativity she endures. The media's fixation on Meghan's social life rather than her significant contributions to society speaks volumes about the current state of journalism. It underscores the urgent need for fair and balanced reporting that prioritizes truth over sensationalism. Meghan's resilience in the face of such relentless scrutiny is commendable. She continues to carry out her duties with grace and dignity, refusing to be defined by the negative narratives spun around her. Through it all, Meghan remains a figure of strength and inspiration. Her ability to rise above the noise and focus on what truly matters is a testament to her character. The manufactured outrage over her social life is a distraction from the real issues she champions. It's a reminder of the work that still needs to be done to ensure that women, especially those in the public eye, are treated with the respect they deserve. Yet, through it all, Meghan continues to exhibit remarkable resilience and grace. Her unwavering commitment to her causes and her ability to maintain her composure in the face of adversity make her a true role model for many. Pandora's box of prejudice. Unpacking the absurdity of Forsyth's critique. Pandora Forsyth, a commentator known for her often controversial takes on the royal family, wasted no time in launching a scathing critique of Meghan's dinner with the Beckhams. Forsyth's commentary has often been a lightning rod for public opinion, drawing both fervent supporters and vehement critics. Forsyth, in her signature inflammatory style, insinuated that the Duchess was using the high-profile outing to boost her own image and court favourable press coverage. This is not the first time Forsyth has made such claims. Her history is replete with similar accusations aimed at various public figures. Her comments, riddled with thinly veiled disdain and unfounded accusations, reeked of a desperate attempt to stir controversy. Forsyth's approach often involves taking a kernel of truth and wrapping it in layers of sensationalism, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. What Forsyth and her ilk fail to comprehend, or perhaps deliberately choose to ignore, is the fundamental right of individuals, royals or otherwise, to have a personal life. This right to privacy and personal freedom is something that should be respected, regardless of one's public status. to suggest that Meghan, a successful woman in her own right, needs to leverage friendships for personal gain is not only demeaning but also indicative of a deep-seated prejudice. Such comments undermine the achievements and autonomy of women, reducing their actions to mere strategies for public approval. Forsyth's comments, while outrageous, are sadly not surprising. They fit into a broader pattern of media narratives that seek to diminish Meghan's accomplishments and question her motives at every turn. They reflect a pattern of biased commentary that has plagued Meghan since she first stepped onto the world stage as Prince Harry's fiancée. This relentless scrutiny has often overshadowed her philanthropic efforts and professional achievements. These attacks, often disguised as constructive criticism, reveal a blatant disregard for truth and fairness. The media's role should be to inform and educate, not to perpetuate baseless accusations and fuel public animosity. By reducing a harmless social gathering to a calculated publicity stunt, Forsyth exposes her own narrow worldview and underscores the urgent need for more nuanced and informed commentary in the public sphere. The public deserves better than sensationalist takes that do little more than fan the flames of controversy. It's time to move beyond the tired tropes and baseless accusations that have come to define the conversation around Meghan. We must strive for a media landscape that values integrity, fairness and respect for individual privacy, allowing public figures to live their lives without undue interference and judgment. The right to relationships. Why Meghan and Harry's friendships are nobody's business but their own. In a world where every move of public figures is scrutinized, it's essential to remember that they too deserve the right to private relationships. The media frenzy surrounding Meghan's dinner with the Beckhams raises a fundamental question. Why are the personal relationships of public figures subject to such intense scrutiny and judgment? This obsession with their private lives often overshadows their public contributions and achievements. The answer, in many ways, lies in the public's insatiable appetite for gossip and the media's willingness to exploit that appetite for profit. Tabloids thrive on sensationalism, often at the expense of the individuals they cover. Meghan and Harry, like any other couple, have the right to choose their friends and spend time with them without facing a barrage of criticism. Their friendships are built on mutual trust and respect, and these bonds are crucial for their well-being. These relationships, built on mutual trust and respect, are an essential part of their personal lives and should be treated as such. Friendships provide emotional support, joy, and a sense of belonging, which are fundamental human needs. It is crucial to remember that public figures are not two-dimensional characters in a never-ending soap opera. They have multifaceted lives that extend beyond the public eye, filled with personal experiences and emotions. They are real people with real lives, complete with joys, sorrows, and everything in between. Their emotions and experiences are genuine, and they deserve to navigate them without constant public interference. To deny them the basic human need for companionship and social interaction is not only unfair, but also dehumanizing. Everyone deserves the right to form and maintain personal relationships without fear of judgment or intrusion. The media's obsession with dissecting their every move and scrutinizing their every relationship is not only intrusive but also deeply unhealthy. This relentless scrutiny can lead to a toxic environment where privacy is a rare commodity. It creates a climate of fear and suspicion where even the most innocent interactions are twisted and manipulated to fit a predetermined narrative. This constant pressure can take a toll on their mental health and overall well-being. It is time to recognize that Meghan and Harry's friendships are their own business. Their personal lives should not be fodder for public entertainment or media profit. It is time to afford them the privacy and respect they deserve. Respecting their boundaries is not just a courtesy, but a necessity for their mental and emotional health. And it is time to shift the focus from the minutiae of their personal lives to the important work they are doing in the world. Their contributions to various causes and their efforts to make a positive impact should be the headlines, not their private dinners or friendships. So here's the bottom line. Harry and Meghan don't need to justify who they dine with. They're allowed to have relationships beyond the royal bubble without having their motives questioned or twisted. And to Pandora Forsyth and the rest of the gossip brigade, maybe focus less on who's sitting at the Sussexes' dinner table and more on why the public's stopped trusting you. That's it from me today. If you're tired of the media's constant bad faith coverage of Harry and Meghan, then you are in the right place. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And tell us in the comments, do you think this latest warning is real concern or just tabloid bait? Until next time, I'm Adrian, and this is Meghan and Harry Tales, where truth beats tabloids every time.